Once upon a time, in a quiet town filled with old buildings and narrow cobblestone streets, there lived a young woman named Maya. She was 25 years old, curious, adventurous, and passionate about history. Ever since she was a child, Maya had been fascinated by the stories of the past. She read books about ancient civilizations, old explorers, and mysterious inventions. But what she longed for most was to experience those eras herself, to feel the dust of the Roman roads, the melodies of medieval castles, or the whispers of ancient scholars. One evening, while exploring her grandfather's attic, Maya stumbled upon a strange, dusty diary. The cover was leather-bound, and its pages were yellowed with age. As she opened it, a soft glow began to emerge. The diary didn't look ordinary. It was titled The Time Traveler's Diary. Her heart raced with excitement and disbelief. The first page held a simple message written in elegant handwriting. This diary holds the power to travel through time. Write a date, a place, and a question, and you shall visit the past to find the answers. Maya couldn't believe her eyes. She had read about time machines in fiction, but this seemed real. Her curiosity was stronger than her doubt. She decided to write a question on the first page. What can I learn from the past to live a better life today? Below it, she wrote the date and place, 15th century, England. The moment she finished writing, the diary began to glow brighter, and a gentle breeze filled the attic. In an instant, Maya felt herself being pulled through time. When the light dimmed, she found herself in a bustling medieval village. People in simple clothes moved through the cobbled streets, horses trotted by, merchants sold fruits and cloth, and the smell of bread baking in open ovens filled the air. Maya was amazed, but careful not to disturb anything. She opened the diary again, and the words seemed to glow softly. Ask your question aloud. With a deep breath, Maya asked, what can I learn from the past to live a better life today? An old scholar, sitting under a large oak tree, smiled and replied in a gentle voice. The past teaches patience, humility, and respect for nature. Every era faced challenges. The secret lies in learning from those who came before, not repeating their mistakes, but understanding their wisdom. Maya listened carefully and took notes in her own diary. She thanked the scholar and decided to travel to another era. This time, she wrote, Ancient Egypt, 2500 BC. In a blink, the scenery changed, and she stood near the Great Pyramids under the scorching sun. Workers and architects discussed plans, while priests performed rituals. Maya approached a wise priest who told her, knowledge is power, but wisdom is sharing it. Learn not to hoard knowledge, but to teach others with kindness. She realized that learning English was no different than understanding wisdom from the past. Patience, humility, and kindness were important when learning a new language. Just like the scholar and priest shared their insights, every sentence spoken in English is a way to share and connect with others. Here's a useful phrase you can practice from Maya's story. I learn from the past to improve my present. Repeat after me. I learn from the past to improve my present. Maya's diary led her next to the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century England. She stood in a large factory where machines roared and workers operated complex systems. An old inventor explained, progress is not only about machines, but about the people who design them and care for them. Every invention carries responsibility. Maya learned that learning English is like inventing a new way of communication. Every word, every sentence is a small machine helping us connect. It must be handled with care and responsibility. Her final journey was to a peaceful village in ancient Japan. Cherry blossoms floated in the air as a kind elder taught her, harmony comes when you listen and understand. Speaking clearly and kindly is the path to understanding. Maya understood that practicing English was not about speaking fast or complicated sentences. It was about clear, kind, and patient communication. After these journeys, the diary glowed one last time, bringing Maya back to her grandfather's attic. She looked around, realizing that although the travels were magical, the lessons were real and practical. Patience, kindness, humility, and consistent practice were keys to learning anything, including English. She began writing a new page in the time traveler's diary, sharing her own insight. Learning a language is like traveling through time. Every word you learn is a bridge to understanding the world, past and present. Maya didn't stop there. She began to practice English every day by reading simple stories, writing her thoughts, and speaking aloud. She formed sentences inspired by her journey. I learn patiently. I express my ideas clearly. I share my knowledge with others. Every small step added to her confidence. Here's another useful phrase to practice inspired by Maya's story. I practice English patiently, step by step. Repeat after me. I practice English patiently, step by step. Her story also inspired others. Her friends began writing their own small travel diaries, describing imaginary journeys while practicing simple English sentences. Each sentence was a step toward fluency, each story a step toward expression. Maya's experience taught her that learning English is not about perfection. It's about enjoying the process. Mistakes are not failures. They are part of discovery. Just like the time traveler's diary opened doors to the past, learning English opens doors to the future. One day, Maya organized a small gathering in the village library where she shared her story with others. She said, "Every time you speak English, it's like traveling to a new world. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Each word you learn is a new step, and every sentence you speak is a new story." Her story reminds us of a powerful truth. Learning happens through curiosity, patience, and small, consistent efforts. Just like Maya learned from the past, you can learn English by expressing simple ideas, practicing daily, and connecting with others. If you enjoyed this story, remember these key lessons. Patience, curiosity, and consistent small steps are the foundation of learning. Just as Maya learned from the past, you can learn English by expressing simple ideas, practicing daily, and connecting with others. If this story inspired you, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Shadow English for more inspiring stories and practical English learning tips. Stay curious, stay patient, and keep expressing yourself every day. Thank you for watching. See you in the next story where new lessons, new inspiration, and new ways to grow await.